Greetings, Sir Daniel 1975, back again with the continuation of my Romulan Dyson Science Destroyer, the Aves class or the Aves class. I'm not sure how they're pronouncing it. And as you see, I start off by going in the cloak and buffing up some of my stuff. But anyway, the point of this is that the Hanam Guardian, which is the free tier 5 science vessel that you get when you reach level 40 in the game, I just feel like the ship was extraordinarily lackluster in comparison. Even with all the singularity abilities, I was excited about playing as a Romulan science officer, thinking that these singularity abilities are going to make playing science, but that particular ship, which it just didn't. I felt like it was deceptive. And I'm not trying to bash their design on the ship, but maybe that's exactly what it is I'm doing. I don't really mean to do that, but the ship itself had, I think what was a turn rate of 11, which is fine for a science vessel, but the size of the ship was massive. So technically, it felt like the ship had a turn rate of 7 instead of 11. So it turned like a cruiser, and I think it kind of hurt the performance of that ship, being it had such a weak hull to it. Now this ship, the hull is much stronger than the Hanam. It's probably only about 2,000 in hull strength stronger, maybe 3,000 or 4,000. But it just, because the ship moves so much better, it really does make a major difference. And to be honest, for the most part, most of the space gear, with the exception of the weapons, I just slid every console over from the other ship to this one. So it's not really too much different, with the exception of the fact that I'm just using the Alachi weapons instead of the Tetrion builds that I was experimenting with. And that was the other thing. I'm just very unhappy with Tetrions in this game right now. But anyway, back to this ship. It just seems to work, and in comparison to the last ship, I just felt like I struggled, and even missions like this. Now I just took a big hit right there, but I recover from it very quickly in this ship. In the Hanam, it was a lot harder to recover. So I just really don't understand how that could be so different. But however it is, and the ship just works really well. And being, a lot of people complained that these science destroyers have so much tactical orientation to them. But one of the things I've realized with both science vessels and engineering vessels is I don't think they have enough tactical. And I do feel as though they need at least 4 or 5 tactical bridge officer abilities. And most of them just don't have that. And you're stuck with about 2 or 3. And I think it really hinders what you can do by way of adding abilities to your energy weapons and then abilities to your torpedo weapons. So, but anyway, I do a lot of power drain and abilities with this, and then of course I like the gravity well. I like the effect that it does by pulling in the enemies and then holding them in place. It's almost like a tractor beam to a certain degree, or I should say like a black hole sucking them in. But anyway, that is this ship as it stands. In this mission, as you see, it was a no problema mission, and she performs very well and very quickly in this ship. So I'll catch y'all on the flip side and with a continuation of some STFs and stuff. All right, catch you later.